Hi, beautiful women. Shirley Joy Weiss here. I'm in the countryside after an amazing afternoon rain and feel really called to do an impromptu video because I think it's really important for you to understand what it takes to really be a spiritual leader, to really be a transformational change maker. And I want you to get this not only so you can get your great workout, but because there's so much wealth for you in this. There is such a rich lesson that will not only really make you a true spiritual leader, modeling what it means to embody resilience, faith, love, and living from your deepest source, moving from your deepest source, flowing with life. Not only will this make you a true embodied leader of a new paradigm, but it's what's going to actually get you there. And that's the beauty. We are gifted with opportunities along this journey of choosing to bring a service, a transformational service to the world that is really aimed to make us the most powerful healers and providers possible. And that is what my video is about today. And I'm speaking really slowly today. I know most of you are used to me just like speaking so fast, but the truth is I'm really tired. I'm really tired right now. I feel really tired right now, and I'm outside bare feet on the grass because I really needed a break. And what did I need a break from? I didn't really need a break from anything. I just needed to stop and rejuvenate a bit. And by rejuvenation, I mean not receive anything from the trees and the grass, really, but to let go of what was temporarily clouding me from experiencing my truth, my clarity, my strength, my knowing, my deep innate well-being that is always who I really am. And so when we move really, really fast in life, we get really caught up in our heads and in our thoughts and in our actions and on our to-do lists. And we actually move away from our center. We move away from our true deep self that is so magnificent and resilient and wise and always clear and already confident, nothing to cultivate. And we really move outside of us. And so really, if anything, I'm just taking a moment because I found myself really outside of myself to come back in. And it's a very efficient form of self-care. And that's really my message today. To, first of all, remind you what you're really made of. And that there is a way to reconnect to your innate resilience, strength, and wisdom so quickly that you keep going every day. But to also just clue you in that you're going to need to. You're going to need to learn. And not only as a change maker, not only for your path as a leader, but for life in general. And that's what's going to make you a leader, because you're going to know how to navigate life. You see, change makers, leaders of a new paradigm, meaning leaders that are modeling deep faith, deep resilience coming from our truth. We know that life doesn't go away. We know life has an agenda of its own. We know that life has been unfolding for billions of years without me being part of it. And so it's not always going to go to plan. I used to be all into manifestation and yada yada, and I realized, oh my God, even studying with the masters of manifestation, life still had an agenda on its own. And there is a way to bring forth your desires, but that's not the primary focus of life. And to be a true healer, leader, coach, guide, counselor, you have to really learn to flow. You have to really learn to go with the flow and how to move when life doesn't go to your way. How to maintain happy and clear and focused and calm when life doesn't go your way. And I've been really reminded that the last couple months, because life hasn't been going my way the last couple months. Life has reminded me really powerfully the last couple months that life has a plan. And I can kick and scream all my way through it and throw my hands up in the air and try to manipulate life and try to force manifestations or get really angry and sad and frustrated. Or I can learn how to keep flowing and stay centered and calm and faithful through it all. And I am really appreciating these last couple months that have been quite difficult. I've had to tend to some pretty, what can be labeled as challenging family situations and family crises that have basically taken every spare moment of my time. I really have a new sense of empathy for mothers who have to focus on their life, work, and their business and then still tend to their family 24/7. I really, I feel you, women. You're amazing. And I've been really grateful at that opportunity because it reminded me of my truth, of what I bring to the women I work with and how I help them be really resilient and connected and strong, because that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take to actually stay happy, period. Nothing to do with your role. That's what it's going to take to stay sane and calm and faithful in life. And that's what it's going to take to get your work out, because you are. I'm not going to paint the prettiest picture. There are ways to do really efficient actions. There are ways that I teach my women to connect to such a deep part of you and be guided from there, that one post on Facebook creates like magnificent results versus putting 1,000 posts on Facebook that create nothing, for example. There are ways to work smarter, not harder, but you still have to show up consistently. And you're going to have to do it, and you can. And that's the message. You absolutely can, but you will. And I want you to know it from the get-go, from here on out. This journey is going to take you for the wildest ride of your life. And at times, it's going to challenge your comfort zone beyond what you can know. But not only are you going to be able to break through, and you're going to have to in order to get your gifts and great work out, but it's going to be some of the most transformational experiences for yourself that you ever move through. And you're going to finally know at even a deeper, more embodied level, just who you truly are. Just how amazing, resilient, magnificent, creative, connected, unshakable you are. So this is my message to you. To remember who you are, to know that the path is not going to be flower and roses, but it's going to be worth everything. Because the joy and contentment and self-realization meaning you finally will really know who you are and how confident, courageous, creative, and unshakable you are so worth it. I am so glad I have continued. I'm so glad I have persevered. I'm so glad I've always sought out deeper and deeper connection to my true self. And that's what's available to you. And I believe in you. I'm here for you. It's what I help the women I work with do. To really know themselves in the deepest level and finally really understand how to not let any doubt, fear, anger, sadness, insecurity get them from moving forward, and mostly from experiencing joy and peace. This is what is available to you. And it's worth it. It's so worth it on every level. And so with that, I bless you, I honor you, I see you, you can do this. And feel free to leave comments below telling me how your month has been. How have you dealt with your challenges? And what have you discovered about yourself? Sending you all love. Big hug.